Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you again about guardianship. This is the 10th video I've made about guardianship. And in this one, I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes that we see families make before they call us and say, okay, we're ready to do this. And I've made a little list. I'll go through these with you. Number 1, waiting for rock bottom, waiting for your loved one to hit rock bottom. Well, this is not about your loved one hitting rock bottom, because their rock bottom might mean, and I'm going to be blunt here, it might mean they're dead. I'm not trying to offend you or frighten you. I'm just telling you the reality of the situation. I've seen it happen. So yeah, we don't want to wait till they hit rock bottom. What we're waiting for is for you to hit rock bottom. When have you had enough that you're willing to finally do what needs to be done, which is to get authority to make the decision to save them? So number 1, rock bottom. Number 2, thinking that hospitals and treatment facilities are potentially a long-term solution. Yeah, we see this a lot. I see people filing for Baker Acts. Okay, and I've told you about the Baker Act in more videos at this point than I can count, that it's not designed to treat anything. It's a statute that allows the state of Florida to grab your loved one and take custody of them and make them a temporary ward of the state of Florida. And invariably what happens is that families, for whatever reason, don't make the decision to seek something like a guardianship or even a Marchman Act. Something happens, the state steps in, and then, you're out of the game. It doesn't matter if you even have a power of attorney or a healthcare proxy. Done. The state of Florida stepped in, taking your loved one away. Your rights are terminated. And so are theirs, by the way. So, that's what happens when people keep showing up at hospitals and Baker Act facilities. They are not a long-term solution. They're a Band-Aid at best. Number 3, well, I've got a power of attorney, so what do I need guardianship for? Okay, well, the power of attorney, or for that matter, a healthcare proxy, is only as good as its enforceability. Meaning, if you have your loved ones granted you all of, this authority, and now they're not, complying with it, well, because they have a behavioral health issue, what are you going to do about that? You might as well throw the thing in the garbage. It's worthless. Unless you're willing to go into court and enforce the authority you believe you've been given. How do you enforce that authority? Through the guardianship process. So look, you don't need a power of attorney or a healthcare proxy as a sort of precondition to filing for guardianship, but it can help. I spoke to a family this morning. They have this had to do with an adult parent, right? The parent, I shouldn't say adult, the parent, right? Who had executed a power of attorney. And in that power of attorney, it said, if I become incapacitated, in the event somebody files for guardianship over me, this is the person who should be serving, okay? But we didn't need that document to go and file for guardianship, but it certainly helped, okay? But again, those documents are only as good as their enforceability, meaning if you're not willing to complain to a judge about the fact your loved one is ignoring them, then you might as well throw them in the garbage. They're worthless. How family disagreements can delay critical legal action. Yeah, this is a biggie. Really important to get everybody in the family on the same page. I can't tell you how many mums and dads I've spoken to over the years, and mom wants to do one thing and dad wants to do the other. And I say to them, look, you guys have to get on the same page here, because if you don't, I'm not going into court with mom saying, I want a guardianship, and dad saying, no, you don't, or vice versa. It doesn't work that way. You have to be a unified front so that your loved one knows you're serious about this, and you're serious about getting them help, and that you're committed as a family, because it's a family disease, you're committed as a family to saving them. So get on the same page, and I'm always happy to talk to families and just say, look, this is how this works. What do you think? So we can come together. The hidden financial, medical, and emotional costs of waiting too long. Yeah, I've talked about the ultimate consequence, but if your loved one's going to go in and out, in and out, in and out of treatment, it starts to become an expensive process, as opposed to doing it one time, getting it right, and keeping them there long enough so you don't have to keep dealing with this, okay? Which is what's going to happen if, for some reason, they don't go to treatment and stay there, right? And because they are sick, they have a disease, they can't make that decision. And the guardianship process is a wonderful tool to do that. So that's it. Those are the 5 biggest mistakes. Let me know what you think. Share me your comments with me. Since I started putting out these videos, I've had quite a number of people comment, oh, guardianship is just a process to steal assets, and guardianship's this, and yada, yada, yada. Okay. And I'm going to try and make this as clear as I possibly can. Guardianship, the way that we use it, is designed to give you, the family, the authority, the legal right to make the decision that your loved one cannot make, which is to save them. This is not about get control of their money, although if we need to, we can. Okay, it's not about giving somebody the ability to steal money. And by the way, I think on one occasion we had a family where it was clear that that was what it was going to be used for. You know what we did? We fired the client. Gone. I'm the wrong lawyer if you're looking to steal. So I want to make that really, really clear. This is not a vehicle that families can use to get access to money and then use it to have a good time, go on vacations, buy Ferraris and all that other stuff. And if we find out that that's what you're doing, you're going to be gone as a client. So I want to make that really clear. We do it right, and we make very sure that we vet our clients. So to all those folks who have really poo-pooed me online, I get it. You can post on there, and I don't care that you criticize me, but understand what we're doing here before you start, throwing me under the proverbial bus, because this has been a really amazing life-saving tool for us. And just understand where I'm coming from. In the meantime, if there's another issue that's going on in your family and I've not made a video, let me know. Post in the comments, I'll make you that video. Also in the description for this video is a link to our brand new book, all about the Marchman Act, which is a wonderful, unique, powerful statute we have here in Florida, which sometimes we do in conjunction with a guardianship. And if you want to find out how that works, well, give us a call and we can talk to you about it. But meanwhile, I have this book. I just wrote it. It's got written content, video content, and it's 100% free. I wrote it for you. So you just click on the link. It'll ask you for your name and your email address, and then we send it to you. That's it. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the Google algorithm. And if you want more of this content that I make every day, please subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.